Hello there? Is everything working as intended? Doesn't seem like it. Okay, why not? Like, what goes not sounding off? I'm a little concerned in case I genuinely have to reboot my stream because of this BS. Things just aren't working. Hang on, is it actually on and I can't hear it? Yeah, it is on. Alright, never mind. I'm just going insane. Hello there, everyone. Alright. I don't like troubleshooting at the start like this, but yeah, I'm genuinely losing the plot. Alright. That's one way of knowing if your stream's working. I'm doing alright, I'll be honest. I've been out of it today. Not been too great myself, so yeah, I'm a little bit more frustrated with my doggo. We meant to go the groomer with her, and I just completely, yeah, it didn't happen. So that is annoying more than anything, because she's not had a groom for 2 months coming on, so she's got a lot of fur. So yeah, just try and pull myself together a little bit. How about yourself, Drafts? How you doing? And by the way, hello there, Osprey. Oh, you're working on first order? Okay. All slacker requirements. Yeah, I'm going to say it's a good project. I feel like Slacker's always the solid first one to go for. Maybe at one point C was the best, and I always thought JML had a good reason to go first, even though it was maybe a bit personally tainted. But yeah, Slacker for me has always like been the one that made the most common sense. Yeah, Jabba makes a fair bit of sense in terms of ships as well. I'd say it's the hardest one to do out of those lot, because you've got R8s involved. You know, if you're talking about straight out of the gate anyway. Yeah, Smugglers Run 2 is solid. I mean, I haven't got it on here. Oh, sorry, not on here, on my... Oh, yeah, here. I haven't got Smugglers Run 2 on my free-to-play, and it does... You do feel it sometimes, especially when you compare my mods. Right, we'll claim all that. And can we change screen? I shouldn't have to ask, it is my own stream. Let me just go here a sec. I do need to go to Tamron, because I'm sure I'm not anywhere near first there, but I want just to see if there's anything wrong with my sound settings. Something about OBS, it doesn't want to play noise for me. There we go, OBS. Going into the right place. So I've got no idea. That's just so weird. Right, I can stop that now. I've done it. The not losing ticks for fails probably helps the Slacker and rail locks. Yeah, I've got to agree. I mean, compared to the rest of them, I don't know how Ahsoka played out, but the rest of them do seem a walk in the park by comparison. I mean, I've been doing C very, very softly on my main account here, and in fact I could do some of the tiers well, I can do all of the tiers pre-gear 12 for C. It's quite comforting. I don't know about anyone else, I'd expect C to require at least relics for get his ultimate. Yeah, if I'd have had a ticket on the line, I wouldn't have even tried it. I'd be like, you know what, let's hold them, burn the tickets that we could earn. But when you can't really lose them, you might as well give it a go, and yeah. I don't know if it's something to do with the headphones. I can't imagine it is. Maybe it's just different to how I normally set it up. It's nagging at me, I'm sorry. I'll try and get off focus with it. It's that nagging feeling, right, that I haven't touched a thing, right, since Monday on here. And it's as if it's going, I'm going to screw with him just to mess things up in his head. So it makes you paranoid. You're like, why have you done this to me? I think it all comes down to a software update. The software I use to route my audio, here we go, this software, it's had an update on, I think, Monday, and it's all been funky since then. It's like every time it has a fresh installation, it reinstalls things, so like all your pre-save settings get lost. Just a little bye here for people who are interested. I actually lost this battle yesterday on full auto. You know, I'd done all you usually do in terms of Scimitar. I think I might have even got Mark 6 out, and yeah, they got the ultimate first. I ended up losing because I couldn't whittle them down in time. That blowed. I think it cost me 200 crystals. It's RNG based. I think I just got very bad at RNG. Yeah, I did engine jam. I did everything I normally did. I was making a coffee and I just thought, alright, I've done all the bits I need to do. I'll just put the phone down on full auto and just do what I want to do. I'm going to say, I think I'd gone first. I think I had. I can't remember because it's yesterday. But I'm pretty sure it was just like a normal battle in the sense, you know, I took my first Leviathan turn, I sabotaged the engines, then I bring the Scimitar, then sabotage the hangar. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I was surprised. I was like, how the hell have I lost this? Again, I was playing on my phone, so maybe I didn't concentrate. There is that possibility, you know, that I messed up doing something I shouldn't do, but I don't think I did, you know? Like, how often you kind of do this now? It's like, yeah, it feels almost muscle memory. But like I say, I was distracted. I was trying to multitask, so there is that little bit of wiggle room. At least in my head. Like, what scale of imbecile am I being? Probably not that much to only a little bit. Right, we've got 2 minutes. I want to try and burn through it. The enemy AI is not always consistent. Sometimes they're calling in reinforcement first instead of destroying the angers first. I've noticed that with Profundity versus Leviathan. I don't notice it as much with mirrors. It intrigues me when it comes to Profundity, though, for the fact that it can save you having to essentially sacrifice Outrider, and that's a big deal. Yeah, with the mirror that makes sense. There we go. This is what I'm laughing about with that yesterday. It's like, I essentially just did this, you know, but for whatever reason yesterday it said screw you, we were letting them ult. Great Mother's speed and health, I think it is. Speed and protection. Half there. Alright, I've missed my payout. Thought to myself, right, I'm going to make a big flask of iced coffee. Just for the fact that I wouldn't say I was in a rush coming on here, but I was like, okay, I know I'm going to need some caffeine, and I thought if I have a cup of coffee, it's not going to hit me the way I want it to. And if I do a flask of hot coffee, I'm not going to be able to drink it as quick as I want to. So I thought I'll do iced coffee. And the only thing I can say is it's got a weird taste to it. I don't know if it's because I put 4 shots of coffee in and it's like, wow. Or if it's because of something else. I don't know, but I'm like, Alright, so that was disappointing. 200 crystals again down. Okay, hey, I'll take that. I'll take the fact that I know things and stuff. Yeah. I mean, I've got reasonably fast, but yeah, don't ask me about mods. Where's Morgan? How far off was I with her? Old's nasty. I'm not even sure why that is. I was in a hurry. I'm not going to even defend myself. I was in a hurry. I was trying to get this little git modded, and it disrupted my entire roster. So there's things like that that are just gonna look weird. Did anyone else have that? Like, I know there are people out there who they get a mod set ready for a new character and they just slide it in, but it's the bit after that gets me. Even then, like, all right, it's great, you've got these mods ready. Have you had to nick them, or are you just putting new mods on? I'm like, if you got new mods, GG's, you've done your farming really well, but for me, I always have to nick them. So then you're having to find replacements for the ones you've nicked. Genuinely, I think it took me 3 hours on Monday night trying to get Emmons ready, and then it took me another 3 hours on Tuesday afternoon to get Crimson. That's what I ended up doing, remodding my entire roster. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind, right? I've got a lot of hot utils set up the way I like it, yet when something like this happens, it disrupts everything. But the simple fact, Ray comes in and essentially says, right, I don't like these mods you're offering me, so I need better mods. So I have to unlock a lot of the units that I don't want to unlock because I like how they are, just so that she can have decent mods, and then I'm having to sort of reshuffle the pack entirely. Not good. Okay, so quick TLDR for those of you who weren't here last week. Kemin and Crimson, we both went 2-1. So I think both are in Kaiba too, actually. Let me double check that. I think Crimson's there. Okay, Charlie, I love you, man, but I feel slightly insulted at this point that Charlie's been retired now for about 3 months or something, and he's actually still ahead of me in skill rating. just a teensy-weensy bit egoist there. But yeah, mine's 3409, and Crimson's is 3332, but we're both in Kaiba too. So, not too bad. Hey, I'm ahead of Kit. Hey, no. Okay. See, I'd have had that reaction to Charlie. Okay, let's have a look here. I've said to myself, I'm probably going to have to sit down one day, or let me turn this screen off, also I'm going to go blind. Said to myself that one day I'm going to have to create a load of mod sets for individual squads. So like, making sure everyone's tuned the way I want them on a squad, and then just create one master loadout based off that. Why so early? I'm late. I normally start an hour earlier than this. How you doing? Alright. So, you might have gathered based on how this stream started, I haven't really got a plan for today's GA, so we're essentially just winging it. You're playing a lot of Snap? HGG's on the Gold Heimdall, that sounds like a good split. I've got to rank 90, and I'm starting to just hit a lot of real opponents. So I wouldn't say I've like had a load of bots climbing, but I had enough to sort of get to 90. But yeah, I've now hit a point where pretty much every one I'm getting pounded. So ugh. If you've been in the Alliance chat, that Not My Dance posted, that was actually pretty good. I haven't been 100% consistent with it, but it does feel good. If you've got the Sam Wilson card. Alright, so let's get back to this. 12mm to 12.1. We've got Zetas 307 to 330. Omicron's 39 to 43. We're 1 GL behind, that's Love Vader. Ralix 236 to 220. R5's 190 to 202. Speeds 88 to 99. Ugh, okay. 20 plus is 276 to 259. Actually, interesting, I'm ahead there. Okay. And 440 to 446 on the 15, so we're not far behind there either. I'll take it. C is just slowly climbing up to being useful. No point expecting anything of him soon though. Bo-Katan, fair enough, they've got that. All the ships are built. Let's say bar maybe Embo and BB-8, those speeds make a fair bit of sense. They have got Dark Salvation Ray here, haven't they? Is it on the list? It wasn't. Right, have they got DSVR? I'm assuming they've got it, but that's the chat. Yeah, R7 triple Zeta triple Omicron. Fair play. We're checking. Like I said before, I did a remod and things have gone weird. I mean, Gideon is crazy fast now, which is kind of cool. Has my Bounty Hunter modding order got mixed? Genuinely, I was doing this at like 1 AM Monday, so I've got no idea how bad things are. Sort by speed? Okay, not mod speed. Character speed. 328, 324, that's fine. I genuinely thought that was a lot worse. Okay, I can live with all that. I think Skiffguard at Lando is a bit fast at the bottom here, which my face cam's covering, but by and large, I'd say we're looking okay. This is how uncomfortable I'm feeling right now, that I'm actually judging my own mods more than my opponents. Yeah, I've said it already, I need a better nickname for her. Alright, G8. And just to answer what you said, Aranya, here we go. There it is. Ant-Man, Madam Web, Ravonna, New Cap, Mystique, Fantastic, Cage, Captain America, Cosmo, Moonstone, Iron Man, Spectrum. That one's not bad, just because I was trying Makari out. Not entirely sold on the bounce deck with Joaquin Torres. And I gave that a go day one just to see if there was something about, like, Scream move with Sam Wilson, but I didn't really like it. Okay, Let's see what we're facing, because I haven't got a clue. Alright, no attacks on our side. Before we actually look in, I want to do something, because I know I didn't do it. There it is. Tuskens. At least they've got their own Kron now. I do like the idea of it because I find it quite a good early tempo card as far as, alright, you know, what we're going to do. Alright, let's play, we've got one cost already on the board kind of thing, you know, and it's ongoing, so you can do some ongoing stuff with it. You know, it's a card that's doing something for nothing almost, a bit like Makari. Okay, so not the biggest surprise, DSVR on defense. Pinzori. I started these down actually. Anyone seen anything on Blacker with Ray? Like any nasty surprises? Dane's good for it. TTMG, Ray, Malgus, type, and Leia. Okay, so I figure what we can do. Do we give Slacker a home debut, if you like, against Leia? See how a 2 Zeta and Omicron Ray can buff it. Then an oldie but a goodie, see a Malicos on Ray. We'll do Bane on Slacker. Raver seems interesting. Like, is there anything I really need to Raver, I wonder? Yeah. Again, two Zeta and Omicrons, we're missing the special one. And lucky Aranya. I have heard that. That's promising moving forward for sure. Something tells me to do Jay Amalia with JKL. Is it a tank revive Kron? Yeah, so maybe not the best idea actually. Maybe we just go for Jab Jab. It's a bit overkill, but I suppose the question we're asking is, if they've placed a GL at the back, what's the worst it could be? Kenobi, JML could take. Jabba, Afra could take. Lord Vader, JML could take. Yeah, I think we're in an okay position here. I think we are. Tentatively, we'll put Starkiller there, we'll put Phoenix there. Okay. There is an ad break coming, so I'm actually just going to run it now. That way we get all the battles back to back. Alright, we might as well go head first here then. Hello, Plane. How you doing? I think that's alright. I've been using that for a while. That should be okay. I'm not entirely sure what I'm thinking here in terms of how Ray's going to perform for me. Because I have tried her in Squad Arena a few times, but without the Omicrons, it's hard to read it. Press buttons. If in doubt, that's what I do. I'm doing alright playing. Yeah, we've had a bit of a weird start, let's say that, so I'm trying to get into a bit of a momentum here, so hopefully DSVR is the one that gets us going. Stun Drogon as normal. No one likes a gun-happy Drogon. The game audio is quiet, isn't it? No, I don't get that. Oh, he's on the stealth, right? That makes more sense. I was going to say, why can't I hit him? Okay, so let's do that, I guess. Okay. Get the advantage up. That seems a big thing. So if we can kill Jhin with Ray, we get hooks back. Yeah, I won't. Oh no, that is annoying that I couldn't get over there. Yeah. Ult. Yeah, bit of a shame that. Bit of a shame, but this is what you get when you've only got a Rally 3 Ray. Alright, we got through it. 65 feels bad banners, but how I see it, we're taking it. No, it never felt in danger, I'll agree that playing. I mean, I think once we've got the relic levels up, once we've got a final Omicron Zeta applied, she'll be really nice, but yeah, I think it's just that little something we're missing right now. And I can't really blame anyone else other than myself, because I just completely forgot not to throw Zetas away. I got it in my head, oh yeah, Zetas, we're fine, and then it's like, oh, she actually needs Zetas. You know, it's odd as well, we've got so many things to talk about that have been announced in the last couple of days, and I'm just sleeping on them right now because I won't get all this done, but we had a lot of interesting stuff put out. Ooh. Surely that. But what I will say I've been liking that Kron, so I'm wondering if we take Fulcrum out and put another Ufu in. Your Zeta and Omicron broke? I mean, I'm feeling you there. I've got the Omicrons, but because of how it is, I can't apply Zetas. So I can't put the Omicrons on. Oh, okay, you talking about something on Discord? Right, okay. 434 to 430. Oh, okay. Like I say, you've got the lead. I mean, obviously because of how the picture is, I can't see the rest of the board, but I'm gonna say, looking close. Yeah, that was my thought. We could probably afford to use it somewhere else, even if I don't know exactly where. I suppose the question then is, who do we throw in here? Maybe Second Sister? Or Ray? Or Scav Ray? I've already pulled in like my reserve Ufu tank. I don't really want to go too heavy, but hopefully Aaron's just going to do his normal thing with that. That's the thing, you don't really get benefits with Inquisitors unless it's 3, do you? An interesting reason to try and put 3 together if like you've built up Marek and you haven't got the Balin. Alright, just do that. Okay, let's throw some rocks. Fulcrum's looking a bit squishy. To their credit, they've got the ult fast. I'm almost waiting for Osprey to tell me how I misplayed this. Like that sound of doom on the horizon. Alright, 1 down. Yeah, that is completely valid. I actually forgot about that. It was last round, actually. I think someone told me not to do the same thing with Dengar. I just didn't clue in that it was Fulcrum there. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. Oh, wrong one. Have that. Bonus turn. Oh. Never in doubt. Never in doubt. Friggin' Nor. Okay. That felt like it was so close to the edge of disaster. I'm not, like, egging that up a bit, am I? Like, it was like that, wasn't it? Or am I just really, really dramatic? Also, like, every time I see A2 there, I really want to just give him a few rally levels just so that he can bump up a bit. I don't think that's worth it. Got anything just generally light side? That could be quite nice. Yeah, I think you could definitely say that there are more comfortable things to be doing than that battle just then. I did, yeah. I wanted Roach a moment to talk about it, but I feel like it's been a bit of a rough start. I was saying on Discord last night, I don't really know what I want yet, because there's a few that I would probably have to add a few rally levels on to really benefit, but it's like Mob Enforcer and Gammy Guard, they've both got interesting ones. And that's not talking about some things like Nest, which we've got built up, you know what I mean? Yeah, Ezra can be really annoying. I mean, the actual level 6 is still pretty decent for Cartel. So I can understand that logic. That wasn't a Death Trooper permakill, was it? Still, let's try and make sure it doesn't do anything else. Yeah, Ambo's probably fair enough. I mean, I think it's just the fact that some of that other stuff did seem quite interesting, that it caught my eye at the very least. Like, if your opponent's got it, you're going to take note of them. That's what I'd say. Even if it's along the lines of, oh, you've got a Relic 5 Mob Enforcer, or you've got a Relic 5 Gammy Guard. There we go, I wanted that Death Trooper out so there's no permakills. You played Great Monsters against DCMG? I imagine that went very smoothly, but GG's all the same. I mean, this to me isn't a bad battle, but it just feels like it's a bit long-winded. That old thing of, they don't really like facing Rogue One, the Empire. Alright, you get. Look, here's me trying to have a clean battle and just see it out, and then like, let me snipe you. Boop. Can we revive, what's his face? Baze? Thank you. Yeah, we have all but hope. Yeah, that's kind of where I was looking at it. I can't remember the exact like level 9s, just as far as what they said and what they do, but I know I saw something in the Hutt Cartel and I was like, I bet if you've got that, it really is good. It reminds me a bit of Holdo with Rey. You know, no one wants to build Holdo up or wants to have her suitable to be in a Rey comp. But if she's doing good work, you want to put her in there. You know, and I know eventually then people have tried it with Finzori, but you get my gist. It's like, there is a reason why these things happen. Plus, I'd love anything for them to be better on defense. I mean, I dislike the idea that we're kind of in this spot right now. Gas is on defense. Yeah, Holocron I think people have forgotten about a little bit now. Same how FOTP had the Omni as well. Oh, sorry, not the Omni, the Datacron. Oh, it wasn't FOTP, it was FOSFTP. Let's do the basic. Yeah, just keep going for all the different acronyms. The reason I wouldn't have gone for any of that would have been we've got a Revive Kron playing. So Cal just loses that viability there. Sure to point something in like, what's his face, what? Yeah, I said it again on Discord. I feel like if you're giving Ray a bunch of scoundrels who've got 100% evasion, I'm not saying that Ray is going to be better because of that, but she's certainly going to bump them up in with it. You know, they're not going to say no to a bit of evasion. Or mastery, I should say. Yeah, they're on Swaka GG. So if you go on like the main menu at the top, it should have all the Datacron sets that have been in the game. I mean, the factions, it's all Cartel, Mercenary, and then it's... Smuggler. Was it Smuggler? Or am I making that up now? Good job for doing alright here. Mercenary, Foot Cartel, Smuggler, and Droid. There we go. Oh yeah, the Sarnacron as well, that really did catch my eye. If anything, I was thinking, right, that calls out Captain Harmon specifically. It's like, they want this to be annoying to get rid of. And I've been saying for a while, Sarna's just not done anything pretty much since release. So giving her a Datacron that's nice, and then actually saying maybe a couple months down the line to give her a unit or two to work with, that could be really nice. It's a shame because I actually like what's in Sana's kit. It's just that the tunes with her aren't the greatest. I do think it could be worth it. If you create the right comp, I think she could be quite nasty to take out. Okay. So, Trap Wall, we've got Qui-Gon. Could have been worse there, to be fair. We've got the Great Mothers. And we got Lord Vader. Time-wise, 30 minutes until ads. Okay. So, I'm thinking... We've still got Malgus available. I mean, I'm saying that. Let's just say it as it is, Darth Revan. We'll do JML on Lord Vader. And then Qui-Gon we can do Gungans. Actually, there's Queen Amidala over as well, so we're not doing too bad. So yeah, I think we've got a lot going for us here. I mean, assuming Bane can do Slacker and Rey, cool. Nothing special about the Gungans right now. I'd have thought that would actually stop Phoenix. Starkiller on Finzor is pretty comfortable. And Rey the Queen Amidala I'd have thought would be pretty good as well. Ooh, wrong. Try again. So let's knock this out. You're thinking something like Rey, Ben, Sana, L3M, this could be silly. It sounds silly. Is there a light side with it was something like recovering based on buffs. Actually, that could be quite kind of good. 10% protection on dazes or stuns. I don't think we need anything anyway. Kit with the resub, 39 months. Thank you very much, Kit. Hope you're doing alright, man. Again, I know you've retired, but I can't help but ask you, do you have any interest in a granny who fires a lightsaber rifle? Not a question I ever thought I would be saying, to be fair. A granny who's wielding a lightsaber rifle. Probably not going to try against Lord Vader for the fact that I haven't got anything to go with Fulcrum in that scenario, but we can try and put Fulcrum somewhere for sure. It's on your Conquest unit, just to clarify, Kit. Very left field, like when Arnold did his kit reveal announcements, he said if any one of you put this on the bingo sheet for the year, you are lying. And I will agree. I'm like, if anyone called it, I want the lottery numbers for the weekend. Jocasta Nu. If you've seen episode 2, you've seen her. Oh, try again. She's the one who, in episode 2, tells Obi-Wan that if the records don't have a record of Kamino, then it doesn't exist. But apparently, yeah, exactly. But apparently, in the comics, there's been a few issues where Darth Vader's been hunting her down, and she uses this lightsaber-fueled rifle. And it's bringing in this whole new Jedi Vanguard faction. So that's the main reason for it. She's going to be like the support for a new leader that's coming in for that. But yeah, to be fair, right, it does look pretty cool in terms of how they've designed it, in terms of like, she has this ability, she can only use one switch. Stops her from using the pre-transform abilities, and then she gains a new set based with the rifle. And then later down, she's got whole new basic animations and specials just based off using the rifle. You know, I'll give them the due, they actually put some work in on this character. It wasn't like something they just threw out like, alright, let's just make this up. It's like, they actually did seem to have a very clear plan for it. I mean, I think she's going to be interesting before we find out what the new character is, or new characters. It's going to be interesting seeing her with Caloran Beck. I mean, he's surely going to love her. I mean, they made it clear that Qui-Gon Army won't work with her, but everything else does seem quite interesting. Exactly, that's why she's got the lightsaber and the rifle. It's certainly a mind bender, I will admit that. Like, I've not heard of this part of the comic, so it's like, oh, we're doing this in Star Wars now, are we? What do we want? You know what? I think let's do that. Let's go for a bit of turn meter at the start. Let's do that as well. Yeah, I like that. They shoot now. They shoot now. I was asking that the other day. I don't really know. What do you think Ezra didn't have one either? Maybe they're going to give them both back-to-back crons? Kada Book with the resub. 13 months now. Thank you very much, Kada. Hope you're doing alright, man. Go on, we'll do that. Ooh. I was looking just at the chat and I heard a noise like someone had died, and I'm thinking, who's gone? Right, we hit the leader and we leap him. Yeah, this feels kind of rough right now. Maybe I try and get Morgan or someone down just so that I can then focus on a death mark to Great Mother. Alright, that's a good start. Grab him, come on. That's it. Beautiful. Alright, what we're talking about, sorry. Ahsoka isn't Ezra last time I chat. Did I say... Oh, so we're talking about the fact that essentially the Spectres did get Crons, but... Or the Ufu's Inspector got Crons, but Ezra didn't. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't really feel like that team really got a specific buff. It was just basically individual units in that team did. And like you say, you can put Ezra with Rey still. Okay, I'll keep that in mind with Malgastiar. I'll keep that in mind. Like I say, I've not heard anything else, shall we say, so you can always rotate them. Alright, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5. Yeah, we should be fine with that. Who's got a nice protection cron? Actually, that's not bad. I don't need that one. Oh, I had such mixed feelings last night when I saw what Hera's node was. I mean, on paper, I love the fact that it's Cantina. You know, Cantina's great. But on the flip side, I'm just at this point where I'm farming signal data for Rey, and I'm like, could you not please have just put it on hard node just this once? Just unlucky timing on my side. It just delays me starting farming her for a week. Alright, just keep passing turns to Cal. We should be able to get some form of revive. Okay, there's their ult. Yeah, you're not wrong there. If JML decides to suck a bit here, we could be in trouble. You know what? I'm going to sacrifice a bit of that, and let's pass that there. You know what, again, I'm just going to pass. I want to make sure that we've got as much lenses on the team as we can afford. Okay, ultimate. Ooh. I've just realised. Oh no, we're fine. I thought Lord Vader was due one. I was overreacting. Yep, let's just get rid of Maul, because Maul's still got to come back. Cool. Let's stun who we can. Base it and cleanse. 2.5 minutes, we're looking alright. Let's put that on Luke. And we start the healing. Let's just pass that to Hoda. Got 1 minute 50, so there is time, but I don't want to overcomplicate this. Last thing you want is Lord Vader thinking, right, you're taking your time, so I'm just going to kill you. Alright, Luke loses a bit there. Everyone else seems pretty well topped up. One minute. 65. Alright. That starts now. Good timing. Alright, so just while they're waiting for the ad break to kick in and actually run, this is what we got to face. Like I said, I feel pretty comfortable with it all. I don't think there's anything there that's liable to catch us out badly. I mean, Queen Amidala could be a bit interesting in terms of I don't remember doing Raver against Queen Amidala, but I think that's just because I've done Bane in pretty much every time I can do it. So yeah, it'll be interesting. I'm really curious what the initial results are going to be on what can take out Darkside Vision Ray for Slacker. Something tells me it might not be that great on defense. Like, I'm not saying she isn't good, but Slacker's still Slacker, if you get my meaning. Like, it's going to improve the hold rate, but it's not going to make it something that people want it on defense versus using it to just get better banners on offense, if you get my drift. Yeah, I mean, if Bane can do it, then surely that's a good sacrifice. I'm assuming that's triple Omicron in GAC playing. I mean, if so, that's a pretty bad one for that matchup to be losing. I'd have thought Darkside Vision Ray would be stomping JMKs with the ability to ignore taunt. Yeah, that's pretty bad. You know, that taunt ignore for me was such a big Omicron, so if it's not really lifting it that much, you're like, oh dear. Right. I mean, I'm not going to just suddenly throw that against the JMK to see, but again, it's not one that I feel happy to hear. It's more 50-50, are we saying? Like, JMK can beat it, but so can Slacker. I've said it before, by the way, I do feel bad that I can't put both Twitch and YouTube chats on the screen. I did have it set up that there was a way to get, like, YouTube chat into Twitch, but I just couldn't keep it going. It'd be nice if I could set it back up. I always feel bad, though, when I can't really... I always try and make sure I emphasize any YouTube chat, because it's like, I know you guys don't get seen on the screen. Alright, anyway, I'm waffling. Let's go with this. And where is Sassy? There we are. Oh, that was something as well. I did DT3 of the Assault battle last night. I used Darkside Vision Ray with Slacker lead, but I threw him this is off a guildmate's recommendation, by the way. I put in Bane and Malgus as well. And honest to God, Bane at the end, he was just one-shotting entire waves. It was crazy fun to watch. Oh, okay. Crazy fun's probably outselling it. Oh! They're killing themselves, aren't they? Or am I just Well, I wasn't wrong there, was I? There was something weird happening. I mean, I'm happy with that, don't get me wrong. I was just stumped at how it looked. Yeah, I mean, it's like I did nothing there. But what got me is how everyone's health fell apart. Swear to God, I thought it was something like Kylo Ren or Executioner or someone who shouldn't be in that team that was doing it. And even the Datacron wasn't bad. That was just weird to watch. Alright, let's go here. Let's go light side. Yeah, let's pick that. Ooh. You see, I was just thinking then, can we throw Fulcrum in here? But it really isn't worth it. Like, yeah, the bonus turns are nice, but we can't get around Taunt, so... Yeah. Oh, they were gaining max HP, so essentially they were buffing themselves up, but it looked like they were hurting themselves. Okay. You gotta admit, visually it looks weird. Like, there's this bit of me that feels like stuff like that. Maybe they could just do like a big, massive thing on screen saying max pH gain or max HP gain or something, just so that you visually know why it's gone down. The bars have gone down, but they're not actually that weak. Yeah, I think that's the short version of it for sure. Alright, that was rude. I really don't want to use a special there, so I'm actually just going to base it. Oh! Don't you bloody dare. The reason I didn't want to use that special then is I was a bit wary of the taunt. You think my internet quality might be a bit low at the moment? Can I have a chat for you? Right, still stuck on a taunt. Ooh, ooh. Okay, okay. Everybody, chill. Chill. You're not sending me to the cooler. Really? Come on, we're nearly there. Nearly there. Yeah, Chopper just pieced out. Very unfortunate timing on my side, to be fair. Well, I just need one AoE where I can get the bloody shield. Oh, not even that. Oh, even get Jaja. Gone. Right. Patience, my pretties. Patience. One minute 50. Just a little bit frustrated. I know it's a weird one, but I want to prioritize boss just in case we can't hit this in one. There was Phalanx is sort of stepping and saying, right, I'm the man. Let's full auto and let's just try and shift targets when we need to. These animations feel like they're taking a while. Alright, all good. Someone tells me I should have gone with this first. Alright, come on, one AoE. That's all it's going to take here. I can get it lined up. Do we even need it? Cool. 45. Just answer the question. Let's see. 210 download, 269 upload. I'd say that's solid. Ooh. Right, this is a little bit awkward in terms of the Handmaiden's really just blocking me from going for someone straight out of the gate with the torture move. But as soon as any one of those cleanses were in, I just need them to do their thing. There we go, Shaq's already out. Thank you for doing that, Shaq. Alright, let's heal up 5th. Alright, cool. Can we heal again? Sure. Come on, Handmaiden, your queen is dead. Just fall to the ground. Allow me to claim not claim checkmate. I would be claiming checkmate. Yeah, I've got no idea. I'm getting into chess turns. I don't even know when. It's not even relevant because there's no picking king. Alright. Oh, okay, my watch is telling me I haven't stood up in a bit. What's new? I mean, these two are just happy chilling here, aren't they? Okay, we can heal up Raver, even if she's not really taking part right now. Alright, 65. We're back onto a better sort of banner average, shall we say. This GAC, we've had so much left over. Like, I'm using Starkiller now. And it just dawned on me we're not using Afro. Tell you what, screw it. We'll put in Fulcrum just for giggles. But I don't think we need her. Look at that, we haven't got Afro, we haven't used CLS, Bounty Hunters. The Gear 12C, that's not going to do anything, to be fair. Just a nice chunk that's left on the bench. Mon Mothma. Can we get you? I actually found this amusing that I've decided to put on the Fulcrum Kron, even though technically Starkill's Kron is also one I'm not using that is good. Like deliberately making it harder for yourself for a bit of fun. Alright, 65. But yeah, that banner, that loss against the Gungans could really be costly. So, Profundity, Leviathan, and whatever. Yeah, I mean, that was just how mental that was. It's like, why am I doing this again? Here we go. I think Starkiller Kron would have won it quicker. That's the remarkable thing about it. Okay, let's hit that. Lovely. Any day you get a Tire Dagger out before first reinforcement, it's a good day. Alright, so they've got a faster route to ult. Fair play to them. I didn't check before the battle, but I'm assuming it's one reinforcement. That's 84. Raven's Claw. Should I be worried, Osprey? I mean, I'll be honest, right? If you'd given me like money on what that reinforcement would have been, I would have not gone for Raven's Claw. I mean, that was out there. Just weighing up in my head, banners versus reinforcements, and it's like, well, I think we could have reinforced. It's not like we lose ship straight on coming in, but was it actually worth doing? Oh, okay, never mind. We're good. Ah, okay, so that would make sense in terms of putting it in there because it'll make sure Scimitar comes out early. But yeah, only 2 reinforcements. I like the thinking, but yeah, maybe you could argue they cooked a bit too hard there. Like, it probably would have been better, a bit like Osprey says, if you put Tire Bomber in, but maybe they wanted that for offense. If you're under reinforce, can't you do it with Mace's ship though? Like you sort of you're banking on one thing and sort of, how do I phrase it? You're losing out on another. I mean, okay, me here with my really poor Marauder, I couldn't do it, but someone who's got Negotiator, Endurance, and a good Marauder on offense, it's like, surely they lap that up. I imagine there are a fair few there, not discounting myself, who today did very little in terms of prep. Alright, let's do that. I know this can win without Mark 6, but I can't say I feel safe without it. Just for that simple reason, Mark 6 is a really nice way of getting rid of Houndstooth. Right, I'll bring it in for the speed, but I know we're really thinking about... yeah, we're really thinking about just getting ships out, to be honest. No worries, plane. Go and say, hope you have a good day, man. Yeah, there's going to be a fair bit from there when you say. Still, I stand by my comments in terms of it being like a nice comfort blanket. You just know you got that insta-kill you can pop off. It's quite nice. Right, that's Slave 1 destroyed. Can I get that? Nearly. That's it. That's it. Okay, fair play there. Right, that's a bomber. I won't deny that. I think, right, I've masterly crafted this so that essentially they have to go for my bomber, and it's like, nah. Right, can we heal this up? Okay, that special should be nice next time we use it from SAS. Well, saying that, it's lost the protection up as well, so that's another bonus. It feels like they missed a trick with Leviathan in terms of, even if they were very bland abilities, it feels like they should have replaced those specials with something else once you take over the ship. Like, it just feels really boring that once you've done all this to take over the enemy ship, it's like, okay, now you can just base it. Like, you kind of want something else that you can use those abilities for. I know you can argue you already win anyway, but it's like, take stuff away if it means that you give people more to do after. I don't know. I do have a backwards way of thinking about things. Alright, wiggle wiggle. Yeah, again, that is fair. But at one point it wouldn't have been the case, for sure. Alright, not nice. Yeah, I think that's the way of phrasing it. The old fleet is underwhelming. I mean, I know it does the job. You know, it's like it's able to be executive with punching one. It's able to beat itself, obviously. Crushes profundity on offense, but I don't know. It just, like I said, I think that's the phrasing for it. It's underwhelming. It's as if they had this really cool concept in mind, but then didn't know what to do with it. But yeah, 1809. I feel like that. I always say it. 1800's like a nice benchmark. I feel like lately it needs pushing up a bit though. So 1809 could be low compared to where we need to be. I mean, starting to feel like 1830 is a good benchmark, which is probably the banners we lost on the Gungans. So yeah, that really doesn't feel great. Still, that's something to put down in my notepad. If we face Gungans in that scenario again, Queen Amidala rather than Phoenix. Also, just one quick check. Don't know why that's popping up. I've done Rote. Phoenix. I would say that that's okay. How I remember it, we do Rex, Sabine. But I can't remember if you then do Chopper or Hera next. I'd assume it'd be Hera. I think that is okay, though. Hey up, Darts, how you doing, man? Yeah, I lost with Phoenix. We just couldn't get around Phalanx often enough. I might have to put that on the lower end of the counter scale in terms of not relying on it. I don't like the idea of putting Phoenix on the back burner in terms of, you know, not using them. I need to check something. Okay, we're going to run this ad right now just because it's kind of a good time for it. You see, just when I closed the game, I could have sworn I heard something coming out of my actual speakers. So I'm like, that shouldn't be happening. Can't hear it now, but I don't know if it was just like my headphones were doing really good with like surround sound or whatever you want to call it. Is it not doing it? Alright, never mind. Alright, so just to clarify, mercenaries, Hook Cartel, smugglers, and droids. I mean, mercenaries there for me is kind of meh. I haven't got Balin, so I don't need to think about that too much. Hook Cartel, that looks absolutely brilliant. You could argue ability block could be quite annoying as a backup. That smuggler one looks brilliant. I mean, even that isn't terrible in terms of, like, if you've got a smuggler like, say... I don't think of one now I've said it, but if you've got a smuggler who's just like a one on a team, you could always throw that there. I feel like the sarcasm is dripping from you, Aranya. And say, please be kind to my sponsors, they could pay me. But yeah, the druid one looks alright as well, to be fair. I mean, Kara's is one I'd like. IG-88 just in case I use it with Afra. Kyle's isn't great, but I'd take it if it was there. Dash is alright again, I'm not crying for it, but if it was like, oh yeah, I got a Dash Cron, cool. And this is what I was saying before, Mob Enforcer and Gami, they're both two that I look at and I think, alright, I haven't got them at Rowlet 5, but if I did pull their Cron, it'd be tempting to take them to Rowlet 5 just to use it. Nest is going to be broken. I think I need to work on taking her to R5 pronto. On my main, that is. Dap is very much meh, whatever. Imperial Probe Droid, I've got none of them near Relic, so I'm not pushing that just for that reason, even though it is a good Cron. Greedo. Again, I can't really say I won't do anything with that. I like Greedo, I think it's a fun toon, but I just can't justify putting him on defense or putting him on a team that would not really benefit from having him there. Veteran Smuggler Chewie, that is like the croniest of all crons, like, really. Embo, okay, like it's a bit like Osprey said, you know, you can put it in there, it'll definitely do a job with the other things that Cartel are doing. Bam, that's kind of nice, especially with the Bo-Katan Mandalore team, so that could be quite good. BT1, I love my BT1, so this is like my #1 for my main account. Mission, again, that's alright. Cal, that's probably one of the top ones to go for. Dawn is probably up there as well, I mean, that looks great. Cad is like, it's a bit like Greedo, you know, you could do it, but why would you do it? I don't really see this doing anything. I mean, is HK47 even a scoundrel? I know they're trying to put it in an Afra team, but if you give me a choice, I have BT1's Cron, not HK's. So that to me is just very eh. Yeah, I said droid scoundrel just for the fact he's referencing scoundrel, so it's calling out Afra, but it was like, yeah, if you give me a choice, I'm doing BT1, not HK. And I know that one's going to be connected to the mercenaries with Balin, but it's like... Some interesting ones, though. I did like the Kira Crom she had a couple of months ago, but that was, I think, it was either Scoundrel or Smuggler related rather than Mercenary. She does go well with Balin. My point was I haven't got Balin. Less need to go for it when I haven't really got the tools that make it tick. Alright, our opponent's attacked here. Don't know why, I just had this urge to see if I needed to apply anything, but I don't think I do. Ah, yeah, we got this thing. I don't usually jump up for joy about that. Not like when it first came out and there was like energy and other little bits and bobs in there. It's like, okay, I'll take a bit of that. Alright. Pull this over. Alright, what's this file's name? I've forgotten. Gromat. Gromat like Gromit. From Hexagon Padwins. Okay. So, not the biggest difference between us. 11.07 on our side, 11.7 theirs. The 303 303 Zetas to my 280. 32 Omicrons on my side to 37 on theirs. They're only missing Ahsoka. Ralix 174 to 219. 5 pluses 156 to 177. We're ahead on 25s. Just behind on the 20s. Quite a way behind on the 15s, okay? I'm gonna have to work out what that's all about, by the way. That is very hard to get your head around when... How do I put it? It's, yeah, I can't actually word what one say right. It's not bad, but... Yeah, I haven't got my head around it. Alright, they haven't geared up Iden. They've got Aphra. The ships are all in good nick. Arguably, the Vader's a little bit out there being so fast. At least compared to some of the other tunes on the list. Arguably the same with Gas as well. And Palpatine, so a few ones. Yeah, the only reason I don't use Hot Utils is just the fact that I feel it's easier for me to grab the Waka GG. Plus, I like being able to compare the week and know that it's like how the ammo mods and whatnot were at the start of the week versus it using things that I've got now. Hot Utils always brings in new stuff up to date. If it was able to lock it in and say, right, this is what you had at the start of GAC, it'd be more appealing in that regard. Whereas I'm fairly certain it does lock it on Swaka GG. Alright. So they took down my north wall. No drops whatsoever. Let's just move the cam. Yeah. That's all fair game. A little bit disappointed about JMK, but hey, these are the things that happen. Ooh, they took one shot on Finzori and didn't get through. But no shots on Fleet. It does feel like they're waiting now. They're saying, go on, you attack me, then I'll finish. Right, so we've got Dash with a Hondocron. We've got Rey with Ezra Exile. We've got Boss Nass. And we got Leia. Interesting, Captain Han's there. South wall, we've got Jab Jab. We've got Queenie. We've got Lord Vader. And we've got Mon Mothma. I haven't seen Mon on defense for a bit. I mean, I'm not complaining. She isn't really a defense team anymore, but yeah, it's still interesting when you don't see a team for a bit. It was Luthen as well, wasn't it? Yeah. So, first things coming to mind. I could do with a Gungan counter. Bo-Katan is an option. But I feel like Bo-Katan is better suited here. So, I want to pencil that in where I feel comfortable and we'll move around. Lord Vader can do Jabba. Tentatively, I'm going to put Blacker and Darkside Rey against Leia again. A little bit boring in terms of trying things out, but as far as at least pushing it through, I think that's fine. We can do Starkiller on Rey. Ideally, we do Bane there. But this is the awkward bit. Don't think I can do that. As much as I want to Bane the Queen Amidala because it feels safe. If Slack is hiding back there with Ray, we've lost the counter we know works. So I think we do Traya. I think we try the Queen Amidala just so that we know what's what, essentially. And then I'm thinking we've got... I really don't want to be suggesting JML against Gungans, but I know it's got an AoE. Well, not an AoE. I know we've got capabilities of getting to the shield with that. The flip side would be trying Adrad, which I'm not that happy about, if I'm being honest. It's Mon Mothma, Kyle, Luthen, Pow, HRS. Yeah, let's just remove GLs. We're not hitting that with a GL. Let me just actually add the Omicron in, though, because that could be kind of important to keep a note of. I'm assuming it's Dreams of Ghosts. Yeah. Figured if they were sparing one Omicron for that team, it'd be that. %, win rate for those imps. Hey, no worries, Plane, no worries. Just working out what we're going to do with the Mon Mothma. And something that's telling me try imps. We've got some crons that could work with that. We'll throw CLS up there. That leaves us 2 GLs for the back wall right now, assuming we need them. Bane as well. Yeah, I feel like this is relatively safe. I would like something a bit more safer for Mon Mothma, but with Traya there, I feel like our safest Mon counter has been used. So after that, we're kind of winging it a bit. Okay, safest counter without a GL. Yeah, sure, I could throw C at it, but I'm not sure that'd be the best idea. Alright, so let's just start chewing through this, because things like Lord Vader, that's plain and obvious what I'm going to do. Also, the weirdest thing whenever they bring in these new factions like Jedi Vanguard, the idea of, oh right, now I've got to remember where I'm clicking every time. Alright, we lose the frenzy. In fact, we've actually got hit a bit. Just a teensy bit surprised there how low Maul looked. Okay, stuns, no big surprise. Considering Royal Guard's job here is pretty much to just be tanking really nice. Not worried. I was going to say Maul baby. Time for you to go. Yeah, I think I pulled a bit early there. Let's just basic again. I know Jabba can get around Taunt, but I find it really irritating how much it's been hitting Maul already. I mean, it's a good job we got the revive for Maul. 3 minutes 20. One more basic. Alright, revive. It's a shame we lose all those stacks though, that's a bummer. Let me get in. Let me get in, please. Let me get in. Let me get in. Thank you. I thought we were not missing that opportunity. We have a sleeping Wookiee. We do not wake him up until the kill is confirmed. Alright, 2 stacks, but I'm going to use them. Just try and get a little bit of early damage on Scando. Go on with Pop a Taunt. Oh, that's just insulting Jabba. Right, Scando down. Oh, okay, bye-bye, Maul. We hardly knew ye. I said Jabba wasn't playing around with us. Come on. You see, I remember doing the inverse of this battle in Squad Arena so many times when I was climbing on Tannen, because I say climbing, when I was doing the battles on Tannen. And I never got through Lord Vader. He was an absolute pain in the arse to deal with. So it really irritates me on this side of it now that I'm struggling to get through Jabba. Like, surely playing it manually I should be doing better, but you wouldn't believe it. One minute. I actually think I went full auto. I think full auto can handle this better than I can manual. But I'm actually wondering if I would be better with, say... I'm wondering if this is just a bad counter in terms of... It feels like we're going to need Mon Mothma to clean it up. Like, we're just struggling to get through Chris Anthony. He's only right at 5. Come on, Lord Vader, that's it, the Wookiee's down. Alright. I still don't think we win here, but it's a clean-up. Another example, by the way, of where I really wish animation speed to be reviewed. Alright. Bad first battle. They haven't dropped one, I've dropped one, so... Oh, actually, sorry, they have dropped one. I've been corrected. That was Finzori, so... okay. I know that they've had the... Actually, do you call this a better drop or not? Either way, we dropped. No, don't mean you. There we go. Okay. Defense down here feels just so nice. I mean, you could argue like a healing immunity or something like that, or a shock would be better, but it's just nice feeling like you're chewing through Jabba as quick as you can. You know what? Have at it. Alright, time to take on Vader ourselves. Anything light side. Go on, we'll use that. Yeah, let's pop that there. No. Right, let's just go for Maul. He's going to come back, so let's just get rid of this first iteration. Oh, apparently he's not. He didn't get the level 9, cool. Again, I'm just that used to seeing him. I'm more surprised when it isn't that now. Okay, that's not fun. I was going to say Thrawn, baby. Let go of that fracture. No tank revive either. This is easier than normal. I think we actually did ourselves a little favour there. I think we kind of prioritised them going for the permit swap. Oh, I love a bow in GAC. I know she's kind of iffy outside of it, but yeah, she's brilliant here. Come on, let's get the tank out. Cool. Let's give that to Paz just so he's got a chance to heal up a bit. I think I used it last round, that. I didn't really have a solid counter, so it was like, oh, maybe Bo could do that, and it surprised me, because with all the out-of-turn attacks, you wouldn't really think it. It was a pleasant surprise. Something tells me it could go wrong as well, like, you know, if you get too much damage early on, it might get a bit sketchy. Alright, 61, we'll take that. I know my Sith mods have really got messed around lately. At one point they were nicely finely tuned, like you got the right turn order and everything. I'm not saying it's gone too far away from that, but like my main account, with some of these recent remods, I feel like I might have rushed them a bit, and yeah, I'd just be happy if I could actually settle them down again. Go on, we'll do that. Bit of frenzy never hurt anybody. Just check turn order. I mean, actually, why not? We'll do that. So Queenie's going to resummon in a second. Can we isolate her? Don't think we can isolate effectively. Cool, maybe. Cool. Genuinely thought we were going to have more issues with it there, so I will take the hassle-free route. Alright, I never saw that coming. Yeah, this feels very clean. I mean, it's the same banners as Bane would be, but honestly, considering that's a 2-man, you take this. There we go, 65. Last team on the wall. Hopefully we can get through this in 2 minutes. Imperial Troopers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and yeah, Kron. We got Crit. We got Terminator to start. Let's get the party started. Right, so over there. Pass the turn. That's it. Just start walloping the dude. Yeah, let's pass that over there as well. Make sure that the soldier can't pass Terminator or give Terminator. I know words and things, and they sometimes don't come out as if I know what I'm saying. Alright, alright, you're back again, are you? Let's give you a punch again just to tell you where to go. Cool. Move. Back wall, what is hiding from us? Great Mothers, Adrad with Rolo. Okay. Great Mothers, Adrad, and Finzori. Okay, so that raises an interesting question. Great Mothers, I'm thinking, could we Bane? Let's just make sure it's the correct comp, so it's... Yeah, why they've not done a full rope 1 comp, I do not know. That feels like you've just been a bit lazy. I think if there's a reason for no Rose, it's maybe the lack of Omicron. But saying that, if you haven't got Zori Omicron, it doesn't matter, does it? If you got one, you want the other. That's how I'd view it. I'm not saying Rose is bad there, but I can understand why there's maybe reluctance. Am I wrong for thinking it's weird that there's no Bane in this so far? Like, is Bane just terrible at this? I am assuming he is. %50 win rate. Okay, we're not trying that. Your opponent did Rex and Hera with Adrad and K2? Really now. Different levels of bad, that. it's strange saying it, but do we just do it? Do we just do Sea Bane and see how it goes? I mean, I trust Vex, and he got a 65 doing it. It's the same, almost the same comp. Zombie, you'd have thought would be less helpful than Spirit, maybe, but. When was that?
Check out thousands of rollback
2 months ago, so this was when the Cron was active, wasn't it?
across Asda stores and online. That's Asda price.
Totally not getting irritated at YouTube ads.
Alright guys, next up we have Great Mothers, and I'm gonna bring in
Yeah,
Cindy
it's
Cron.
when they had a
She's not
Cron, but
awful,
isn't the
but
Cron.
I don't think
That's
I'm gonna need this
the
one.
Marin Cron.
I think I'm just gonna play it safe and use them to take out this really OP team.
Okay, we'll give it a go. We'll see how it comes out. Let's just do that, and let's do that maybe. Actually, saying that, I'm going to put that there, and then we've got JML there, and I'm thinking if Adrad for some reason fails on the Gungans, we've got that as a backup. So a few things going on. Are you happy about the ink bundle? Cool. Yeah, Night Sisters as well could be an option. Yeah, definitely. I think if you wanted a reason to do it, that would probably be the time. Honestly, Lightspeed bundle related in terms of like value for money, that is worth the value. It's not nice in terms of it's 5 toons, but when you think you pay that for say an Afro or a Star Killer, it makes sense. I think you always have to do it in that relative sense, don't you? In the sense like the $9.99 ones, the $14.99 ones, they're essentially to get you on the road to something, whereas the $49.99 ones, they're essentially saying, skip the road, just go to the event. Oh, they give you Zetas as well. I mean, a bit of a shame for Bane, that. Yeah, a little bit odd, that. I think the way to phrase it, it doesn't hurt. I mean, I had the lead. I had some of the. Yeah, I think I had the lead Zetas on. I think. Oh, and correction, I had the lead Zeta for Seventh Sister because I thought that was the best lead before Grand. So sometimes they can be helpful. But yeah, that's bang on. It's overkill. You're getting something for nothing. It's like when we were talking about the Boba Fett sign of Django one, or at least someone was talking about it to me. The idea that if what they said was true, you get the 3 Omicrons from it. That's good value. Even if Dabba Boba's really low in the meta, it's like, well, you're getting 3 Omicrons for just buying it. Why not? The 3 Omicrons you'll never have to do again if they suddenly gain relevance. Very overdramatic, Osprey. Very overdramatic. Okay, that is yuck. Well, considering on my main account it's only recently I got C, if you'd have offered me that instead of the C bundle that they did, I would have done it, yeah. Not because I plan to use Krennic on me, but because if you give me Krennic for what I need him for, why not? But equally, they wouldn't have charged 40 or 50 quid for it, because you don't do that for a character like Krennic. Again, I have not seen the pictures, so I can't say for myself what they are, but I'm assuming, like, say you buy Dad Bod Boba's bundle, you're getting the Omicrons he would have, you know. Yes, that's an Omicron, isn't it? I mean, again, I just look and I think, right, not only are you getting the character that takes God knows how long to buy, well, so not to buy, sorry, to farm, via Conquest shipments or wherever you're getting from now. Is it the Galactic Legends still? No, forget how long it takes to get that Bod Boba, you can skip all that, and you get the equivalent of, what is it, 60 to 100 pounds worth of Omicrons. Again, not on a character you'd probably want them on, but still it's like, there. You know, there's some people who've come to the chat before and said, I want nothing but Dad Bod Boba in this game. And this, you know, they're not playing competitively, they just want the character. But because the character is so hard to get, they're like, oh. So it's for those people, I'd say that's why you want it. See, that's the opposite of what I'm saying. You know, there are people out there who do want it, not because they want to be competitive. They're probably down in Chromium or something. You know, they've just started the game, but it is a character. It's a character that they want. And you never know, when you're getting out of the Kyber bubble, it might actually be decent. You know, again, we're not, if we're taking out of the equation that someone in, say, Chromium or Carbonite, sorry, I meant Carbonite originally. Someone in Carbonite is probably going to put, what, 3 teams down on defense? Assuming they're not facing someone who's like 12 million who's just dropped, then chances are that Dad Bod Boba could do something good. Maybe not crazy good, but still good. Yeah, and GAC probably, now I'm thinking about it, it's TW you want anyway, for the Omicrons. But this is the thing, I'm not talking mid-game, I'm talking early game. I'm just saying, I think it's easy to get sort of sucked into your Kyber bubble and forget that there are other parts of the game that are maybe not necessarily in need of it, but certainly wouldn't sniff at it. And then there are just casual players who don't give a hoot about the meta and they just want what they think is fun. I certainly go and judge those people. I go back to it, I'm not putting an estimation on him. I'm essentially looking at the people who might want it. Exactly. You know, it's like when they did the, what was it, all the Hans? That wasn't a catch-up bundle. And it wasn't even for, like, give you a chance to get ahead of the raid or something. It was just like, alright, here's a couple of Hans, have fun. Exactly. I say, I think we've got that used to the grind. I think the concept of fun is completely an alien concept. There's me who feels like I'm constantly grinding for something. let me just pull Discord open. Let's have a look at it. I'm assuming it's in here. There we go. Rallic 6. Again, it's expensive. I'm not saying anyone should be paying for it unless they really want Dad Bod Boba. But you're looking, you're thinking, you're getting Rallic 6, which up until that recent C bundle was the highest you get for a character. You know, before that, before those Rallic 7s, the highest had been Rallic 5. So, you know, again, Rallic level, it's good value, not spending on Electrum Conductors, is it? The ones before Zim bundles. So you're skipping out on them. You're getting 3 Omicrons, which granted you may not want in the long run, but still. Again, if something comes out that makes Dad Bod Lead in TW viable, you've got it. You know, I just look and I think, why not? You know, if it's something that you want, it's there. You don't have to buy it. No one's putting a gun to your head and saying, buy this bundle. It's like, if you want it, cool. If you don't, yeah, fair enough. Now, that's the thing for me as well with Platoons. I've got to agree 100% there, Wolfie, because it's like, for me, I got mine on this account purely for Platoons. I did it on my main and I got the Omicrons there because I was really hoping a bit there. But the thing is, when it comes to doing it here, I haven't put the Omicrons, but it's still doing me great in that because I can just contribute to the guild that way. And there'll be people who are just starting the game who are thinking, I want to do the same. How can I help? Right, I'll get this bundle. It might not be great for me account, but I'll do it. Arguably, it isn't great value, but it is what it is, essentially. You know, they're essentially saying, right, it's... I mean, can I just remind myself, what was the cap price? I haven't seen that one for donkeys. Well, I say donkeys, it was Christmas time. That was about 20-30 quid, am I right? Right, yeah, there's the cat. There we go, $39.99. Anyone know what Rallic level she came out at? Oh, sorry, I've got this over here. See, that's where she was. Yeah, so many things for data mined at this time. These are them. I mean, this was ridiculous, by the way. If we're talking about bad value, these were bad value. I mean, they didn't even call them a, what you call it, a Lightspeed bundle because they knew it was bad value, so they thought we're going to disassociate it and call them rushes. Yeah, I can't actually see what the Ahsoka was like in terms of Rallic levels, but if you add that on as well, that's something. There's no Omicrons on Cat, so they don't put value on there as well. Again, I'm not saying people should be going for it if they haven't got a real reason for wanting it, but if it is, it's there, isn't it? It's filling a need. I'm sure there's some consumer saying about the idea of supply and demand. Even if there isn't a great demand, at least you've got supply of it. I can't believe I'm the one, by the way, sticking up for CG like this. You know, I've just got new players in mind. The whole job there is to create demand, and they've got the power to do that. We don't know what these next eras are going to be, so for all we know, it's like, maybe they are going to create demand. Okay, this is the... Actually, no, we got riposte. We're fine. I was just going to say, I was thinking, oh god, we could get stuck on Ness, but we just ignore it. Okay, Star Killer. Genuinely, I couldn't see Papa Pelt then. I don't think I was expecting him to be that high up the list. Okay, so Ezra's going to be the pain in the arse that we're expecting him to be. Yeah, let's just dispel what we can. Whirlwind, cool. Cool. No, I didn't mean you nosy twonk. I thought Ben was inside. Right, he's in DI, that's fine. Not great, but could be worse. Oh, now if I can reach my whole ult, which would be very nice in this very short amount of time we've got, can we do some good work? Yeah. Bye-bye, Ben. Bye-bye, Ben. Okay. Considering what we've got around, I am going to use Jay Amalia. Anything with protection? We haven't got light side, I don't think. No. Let's do that. Get the stun so they don't get up to stuff. Yeah, pass to Revan so we can mark. That's cool. Cool. Alright, wave your hands in the air like you just don't care. How rude. You know what? We're not even going to try and use most of Cal's kit. We're just going cleanse. Why waste time? There's a different way of doing it for sure. Right, we're probably going to lose the protection banner on... Yeah, we're going to lose it here, aren't we? Yeah. Just couldn't... Yeah, that's just annoying. I can't get my words out, it's that annoying. First order. Alright, we got Baby Ray, we got Kylo. Alright, let's go. Who do want to have this? I think we go for that. So this is going to be like an interesting testing ground in terms of less Omicrons and Zetas. Do we still get through though? I did forget that piece of advice at the opening, by the way, to use the AoE. Right, one down. We'll pop a stun there. Pass a turn. Oh, baby. Alright, click your fingers. Alright, would have been nice to get a bit more off that. Again, Rally 3. I can't bet much. Ooh, okay. Okay, we lose Ray. I mean, how I see it, we get through it. As long as we're winning the battle, as much as I want efficiency, as long as I'm not multi-shotting, that's the main thing. Like, I didn't like dropping Lord Vader on Jabba earlier. So being able to get through in one, I'm happy. Okay. Don't need anything else, do I? Like, Scimitar's not needed here. Can't really see a benefit to doing Scimitar as the only reinforcement. Yeah, it's straightforward. Like I was saying before, you can't say that Leviathan isn't good. It's obviously top of the meta, but the way it feels boring. Boring's a very weird thing to say about a ship. I don't know where the Zareth Shade just came from. Alright, let's do that. I'm actually waiting for his Datacron list. I feel like I'm trying to think. It's Zareth and Songita I tend to watch when it comes to Datacron breakdowns, just to sort of see what they're thinking. I feel like a lot of content creators do have their niches like that. Like Bit, he's just great at being like the puzzle solver. Nice to see. Yeah, it's almost as if this ship didn't want to be hit. Alright, bit drop there on Sith Fighter, but everything else is good. feel like I'm making this up as I go along. Definitely not my preferred way of doing battles. Right, so smack that. You know, I kind of find that funny in the sense they're like, hey, we're healed up, we're fine. And I'm just thinking, yeah, but Annie is so exposed now, it's unreal. Bye-bye. Smart AI is dumb AI. Hopefully that's true in the real world. I was looking into something on Monday. It was essentially... It was a thing that Stream Elements were promoting. The idea that you can use an AI, well, how'd you phrase it? Like an AI co-streamer. And the idea is you can either use one of their presets or you can put in one that looks like yourself. So I thought, alright, for giggles, I'll put my own stuff in just to see what it looks like. And, you know, give it its due, bar the flat cap, it actually did look a fair bit like me. So you would think, okay, that's kind of interesting because it has like a green screen background, so you can just have it sort of lurking on the screen with you. But yeah, it also really goes into that uncanny valley area, you know, in terms of like, do I really want something that looks like me on the screen with me? It kind of appealed in the sense of maybe like if I had to put the Be Right Back screen on and like go answer a door, people could talk to it, but do they really want to? I've said it before, AI is something that interests me. I know there are bad things about it and creepy things about it, but I don't want to write it off. Like, I think there's things that can be utilised that are going to be really fun for everyone moving forward. It's just, kind of got to get past that creepy bit. Right, it says ad starting soon, so I will just hold fire, even though this is pretty much a... Alright, you know what, I'm going to go ballsy. Let's see if we can win this battle before the actual ad break starts. It says on here, ad starting soon, but I'm not believing it. I'm thinking it's about another 30 seconds until it starts. If it goes to the ad and you miss the ending, I apologise. But we're trying it. Right, nick all that. Yeah, go on, do that. Okay. Have that. Ads haven't started. My ad manager lies to me. Hey, just in time. Alright, so 18-21 final score. Yeah, you just go for the basic kill. I can get that. One drop. We dropped on Jabba. That was sad. I mean, I don't really know what more I can do there. Love Vader should be able to beat Jabba. Like, a lot of Jabba's kit says, I don't like Love Vader, don't send me in against him. So it's really irritating that when you do Lord Vader on offense against Jabba, it just grinds to a timeout. Like, we got lucky, we got everyone out in the end bar Jabba, but it almost feels like there's a point where you've got to sort of say, we're safe full auto, because otherwise you're going to get nowhere near. That's what happened here. I ended up full autoing. and we just barely got down to Java. So strange, because it doesn't feel like we're a million miles off. But anyway, 1821, so with one drop, I'm taking it. I mean, when you think if we'd have cleared with that Lord Vader and done it a bit more efficiently, who knows what we could have got. I'm guessing 1830, 1840 something. So, yeah, I'd like to think there's room for improvement there. I dropped one, but they've already dropped one, and it was on what I would argue was a lesser team. So fingers crossed, they have to think how to recover a little bit. There's that they've got to deal with as well, so that's something. Not like the biggest thing, but you know, it's still a thing you've got to plan around. Yep. That's what I mean. Blows a bit. Yeah, that was weird. I swear I heard that noise outside of... That's just so weird. I feel like I keep hearing noises on my speakers rather than in my headphones. Alright, the screen's going to blink a second, bear with me. All okay? But yeah, I don't really know what I want to play exactly. That's kind of where I am. I mean, you're not wrong with Alliance bounties. I'm kind of in a position with them. I've got Destroy, which I haven't really been doing a lot of. I've got Mojo and Spectrum in the deck, which is close to what I'm running, but I really don't want to put Mojo in. I'm going to take out Ravonna. Let's give it a go. Let's see if we can get a few with it. I thought I'd put this on because I haven't been on like the full length of time I like to be on. So it's just basically giving people a chance to watch a bit more of me. Let's try and get about 3 hours. Alright, we've got a lot of the cards we want here. I have seen a lot of Enchantress already this season though. That and Super Scroll. It's not the biggest surprise considering the meta's got a lot of ongoing cards right now, but still a bit of a surprise, you know. Enchantress, yeah, she's back to 4-6. I feel like I need to fill this lane a little bit because Asteroid M's going to really wreck me. I've got no idea what that Invisible Woman's for right now, because that's a very unusual pair. Actually, yeah, that's not bad. I don't mind Cosmo chilling there for a minute. Yeah, again, a little bit surprised they didn't. I think this is actually quite a nice play line. We're preventing any ongoings there, sorry, on reveals there. We're locking this lane up temporarily, but we could always move Mojo out. I also couldn't tell you what they're going to play with behind there, or if they were, if they still are going to. You know what? I'm going to reverse that. I think we moved that. Oh, I really am in two minds here. Move the Ant-Man. And then do that? No, we don't do that because then we can't move the shield. It's got to be Mojo, surely. Maybe that. Oh, you.
I am Iron Man.
Hey. Terra control. No, can't expect less. Just irritating. Alright, we've both got Sam. Yeah, given the due, they pulled me really good there. I should have waited to see if they play a card in there and then move the Cosmo. I have run a deck like that very recently. I think it was with Penny Parker. Oh no, it might have been before Penny Parker, actually. And yeah, the old gist of it was that you're essentially... How do you put it? You're playing Invisible Woman, but you're not necessarily trying to use it, you're just saying, right, I might hide something here like a Killmonger. It was a good control there. Okay. So we know they've got a Cosmo in hand. Something tells me it might be beneficial to use Mystique now. Maybe do that though. I want to see what they do with the Cosmo. Assuming we see it.
I am Iron Man.
Oh. That I was not expecting. Is that enough? Copy the Iron Man and Cosmo so they can't do the same? That's why I'm thinking we fill. Make sure that they can't at least do too much. Floor would be something. Oh, okay, I wasn't expecting Fantastic to move. It's because they didn't want the mojo to go
I
off.
am Iron Man. I am.
Not much, is it? No, we're fine. Sent the overcook there. Can't say I've seen anyone be that frightened of Mojo. Yeah, I think if they hadn't got a play that could outpower me, they should have retreated. Alright, 1 off of my name. Someone tells me that could be a bot. You know, it's a bland avatar and it's very high collection level. Yeah, that looks like a bot. I did, yeah. I think it's going to be very good. I mean, I think the biggest issue... Sorry, just planning my moves. I think the biggest issue it's going to have in general is the idea of... Got to, out the gate, be better than the other films we've had. And straight away, it looks very strong in my eyes. Angela 13. Oh yeah, definitely a bot. Surely it's got to be. I'm saying it as if there was some doubt. Alright, so we could move that there. This is the thing, right? I don't read the comics either, but for me, I'm just looking, I think there's some very iconic characters here, so it's hard not to be excited about them. You know what I mean? Is that their Cersei?
I am Iron Man.
Oh, it's created by Agent 13, I was going to say. I almost wish I could move it and move it back. Yeah, last card was that, so I figure let's move that across, play that, and play that. And that's just going to make Moonstone crazy.
I am Iron Man. I am Iron Man.
Try harder. Yeah, it was a decent play from the bot.
Victory.
I just wish they'd snapped. It's hard to get some bot snaps. I'm gonna have to try and play a deck that's really good at losing initiative. Maybe I have to go for Surfer or something. I saw that Iron Man in the shop yesterday, I think. Did pick up the Victor Faro Ghoul. That looks nice. Oh, bugger. Destroying my cap. Alright, at least I'm not going to get acid arrowed. That was kind of tilting me earlier. Ooh, okay, now that could be interesting. M-Team got all the pieces of the puzzle there, but I like the idea of the movement. Especially considering I can play Madam Web in there to move things back out. Yeah, I don't really care if they win Inferno. Oh, you it. Spoil sport. Have they won that? No, okay. I can live with that. Oh, hang on. Frigga is worth going for, especially with the builds you've been going for. Bit of a weird one moving Mojo out. Ooh. Actually, I can kind of cope with that. I'd rather Mojo being ineffective than Cap's shield. I think that was more of a lucky guess on their side, though. So my last card was Ant-Man. I go first, so we can stop an on-reveal here. Up your Shang!
Victory.
Oh, some moves like that just feel so good. Have your Shang and eat it. Power will not be controlled, indeed. For what it's worth, I would love it if that voice line still played and then there was like a wah wah kind of effect. I'll grab that. I'm not sure I want to play it right this minute, but I will pick it up because I do like that as a combo. I'd rather... Actually, I'm going to drop that one. I'm going to go for the 6 costs here.
Epic.
I mean, I'm going overkill here. I've already got my personal reward, so I'm just basically trying to stay top of the leaderboard now. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Because it wouldn't really fit the flavour of Shang like Gladiator, but it would be kind of cool if there was something akin to it, you know, like maybe some voice line saying it is not meant to be or something, you know, some Zen kind of reaction. Right, Ant-Man. I've had so many variants lately, I want to play some different decks soon for that reason. Between the compensation, between just getting a bunch of gold in my account and whatnot, it's like I've just been getting variants left, right and centre, it feels. Okay. That is annoying. We've got multiple ways of playing into that lane. Okay, GG's, you've got more power than me. Oh. Yeah, that honestly felt like the game was taunting me. Like, oh, you think you're alright, do you? I genuinely think I might just skip the turn, but that is such a weak play, I know. If I play any of these left... And I can't play mid because of Echo, so yeah, skip. Darisham as well, so we might have a bit of wiggle room there. That's really upset my curve. Alright. We're going Gamba here. See if we can just slide it to the middle. Okay. Alright, don't worry, I don't need any cards. I'm fine. You know, who needs cards? I'm wondering if we move Cap Shield and then do Iron Man right? It's safe to say Oscup Tower there screwed us because we had a really good play line of getting around Echo with Madam Web, but that has just literally penned us in. Ooh.
Avengers! Assemble.
I mean... Surely it's got to be. It's the only play I think I've got. And I wouldn't blame anyone saying I should retreat here, but I kind of want to see if I can pull off a miracle. Because it could be they move the Typhoid out, try and win out Maze. Or maybe they move it mid. So there is that possibility I could do something right if the underplay right. But they might just keep it. I genuinely don't know what they do though. Okay, they did move it.
Knowledge is power.
I am.
Somehow we won that. 0 cards in my deck.
Victory.
Only 4 in hand that I could hardly play because of Echo. Yet we won. I'm giving myself a pat on the back for that. That was a good win out of nowhere. Yeah, I'm going to say Arishem Gamer kind of got screwed over by his cards there, I think. I mean, I'm saying it with respect. They shouldn't have lost that, really. There were so many things going against me there. I think they had to just not think, essentially. You know, consider that right lane won. Have that would just back it up a little bit. I don't know. What are the odds that Esson's text is a clue to what's going to happen to Arishem, though? It wouldn't be the biggest surprise if they don't do something with Arishem and make him legendary.
What a game!
Alright, I need to see some more cards. My gut tells me it's a bot, but bots don't usually play Deadpool. So I'm kind of in that moment of, let's just see. Yeah, they're just playing Deadpool again.
I definitely need to change my underwear.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not comfortable just leaving that there, but I'd almost rather let them play into it than nap early. Because even a bot could do well with Destamane. You know, if they play it right.
I definitely need to change my
What's your next
underwear.
card, pal?
Assemble.
Huh. Okay. I think we go for that.
Knowledge is power.
Six versus 5, we barely win.
Victory.
X23, it wasn't a bot. Or at least if it was, it's one of these new ones that can use Series 5 cards. Ezra Tira, what are you talking about? Is that the Inquisitor event? If so, yeah, that one I vaguely remember as being a little bit tricky. Yeah, the one I got stuck on was the Fulcrum tier. That one took me a while. I think by comparison, Ezra was pretty simple. I really want to snap, but for all I know, they've got Enchantress or something. I'm just going to hold fire a minute. See if we can pull out a Cosmo or something.
Opponent snap.
Alright, they're feeling confident. I wish I got the Colleen one for that. Alright, what you playing? Ravona, okay. Oddly enough, I could probably take Mojo out of this now. Doink.
Avengers. Assemble.
Oh, it's negative, okay. Yeah, I will admit that's not the spot I would like being. At least the Cassandra Nova didn't go hard. If they've got
I am.
Super Scroll, there could be a problem. We've got priority, so I'm going to play Cosmo there. And for now, just Ant-Man. I'm trying to stop them from magicking, and I'm thinking they probably want to magic mid. Yeah, I do agree, that was a weird call. Probably like they've gone for the top deck and just left Nova in. That magic? I wouldn't have played magic there, but that's me. Oh, Arnhem.
Cut off one head, 2 more shall take its place.
Give him credit, that was tasty.
I am Iron Man. I am Iron Man.
Right, so we've got room to move one card out. Yeah. I was thinking maybe we could move Mojo, put Iron Man in to match up, but the fact it's -1, we're behind anyway. It's irritating because you've kind of got the same benefits, but because they can play things cheaper, you don't really see the benefit. But again, just adding another little but onto it all, they didn't actually have... Names escaping me... They didn't have Lady Jane. So... There is that thing of maybe it wouldn't have been such a potent turn 6. I mean, they had turns for sure, but it wasn't like they'd had loads of turns.
Opponent snapped.
Yeah, they had the early negative, but you know, it still wasn't like what you got 3 cards, and they played 1 in Iron Man. It wasn't Iron Man, wasn't it? Can't remember if it was an inverted Iron Man or not now, or inverted Zola for that matter. Yeah, not a hard one to predict.
Assemble.
Well, saying that, they missed the Doom. It'd be ideal if we could pull Madam Web now. Oh, you little git. Genuinely, I like Red Guardian as a card, but that kind of interaction just... It sucks every time you see it. I'm like, really? Just hard not to look at it and go, really? You know, just leave me alone. Yeah. I think that might be the play. Iron Man should buff that lane enough. Whereas I feel like this lane needs a bit more support. It's either that or we go crazy and go mid. Lad? Lad's down, isn't he? Oh, right. Cosmo. Cheers. Alright, so... suppose it's middle left then. I think we've got to go mid because... that should win. Not comfortably, but should win. Getting +4 plus the double. Yeah, let's give that a go. Oh! They weren't feeling comfortable. We're sticking sometimes. I mean, for every time you do that, every time you lose the Nate Cuba, but every now and again you get a bit of reward for a bit of bravery. Alright, card draw. We'd love to see you. So we move Cap. As things stand, we fantastic mid. Ooh. Oh, that's such a funky one, because now we don't cap, do we? Oh, that is so many different kinds of awful. Got to be Cosmo. It has got to be Cosmo. We've got to win the lane, but not let the destroyer go off. I mean, it's a 316 power, I'm not complaining, but boy, I didn't want that problem. Alright, let's go fantastic and do that. I wouldn't say that. I use the storm emote when I want to essentially say to someone, are you being toxic? Like, you know, if someone gives me Ms. Marvel, I'll give them the storm back as if to say, don't do that, pal. So, I wouldn't consider what I do toxic, but then again, maybe someone would disagree. I feel like Mojo's got some weight here because he is going to... Oh. Guy's cooking. This is Galactus. He is being ballsy as all hell. How much could I get that up to? It'd be +2 because of cap, so it'd be a 3 shield, but then I'm adding 6 to the lane. Sure, that's enough to beat Cap. To beat a Galactus. With Cryo. If you've got Galactus there, so you were brave.
Knowledge is power.
Okay. I have to say, if it was G-Man, that would have been bold in a Doom 29 deck. Not much room to move, but let's do it. We're fine here, aren't we? Yeah. A little bit tricky working out what the Dooms would go up to there, but yeah, that felt pretty safe with 33 on the left. I was more concerned in case those three could ramp up too quick, but now we're fine. Alright, with that, I am actually going to call it because I've nearly hit 6 o'clock my time. And if there was something I can say I actually did during this little mini snap part, I got back to rank 93, which I wasn't really happy dropping down from. I mean, if I just bring this up. See, that sounded out of the speaker. Maybe it's that one I need to. Yeah, I mean, I'm happy with that. I mean, it's obviously taken forever to rack my stats up, but in general, that seemed very positive. Yeah, 7 and 2, 77% win rate and 20 cubes. You can't knock any of that. And I think the 2 losses we had if I'm right, there was one that we retreated for 4, but the other was like a 1 cuber. So they weren't bad retreats either. So yeah, I'm happy with that. It does seem a solid deck as well. I mean, obviously Mojo's in there rather than Ravonna, but I actually don't think Mojo did bad in that. Hail cracked. Snap is actually going on a bit of an upturn at the moment. Best way I can phrase it, right? Last month, when the presidential election was being held and all that with TikTok was happening, Snap went down, didn't it? Because of, what's it called? The TikTok's owned by the same company that publishes Snap. So essentially Snap got banned in America. So over here, we got a load of freebies. If I can scroll up. Here we go. So if you're in the US, you got a whole bunch of freebies. And for myself outside the US, I got a bunch of freebies. So it was actually kind of nice. You know, like, and obviously not nice the game having problems, but the idea that they actually did a really good compensation deal. So we got 2 spotlight keys if you're in the US. I got them as well. I forgot about that. I think the difference was the tokens. Yeah, if you're in the US, you got 6,200, but over in my side, we only got 3k. But only 3k is bloody brilliant. So, yeah, I'll give them the due. They really went above and beyond to compensate people for any potential mishap, shall we say. But yeah, I've actually been enjoying it as well. There've been a lot of interesting decks that have come out in the last couple of weeks. I mean, Bullseye, I was flummoxed on the first day of that. I was like, alright, I like the idea, but what the hell am I going to do with Bullseye? And then this deck really cooked. It was a really fun deck, even though maybe not the most consistent. Mill's probably the one that is irritating me the most right now, but it's still a decent deck. Just so many good builds going on right now. And it's quite fun because I think we did have a little bit of a lull where there were good cards, but they felt very boring almost. Like probably during the Surtur season, to be honest. But the only one that's really irritating me of late, even though it's a good card and I've climbed to Infinite with it a couple of times, is Doom 2099. And that's just purely because it's very much... You only need 3 cards to win, almost. You know, Doom, Marvel, Doom, or Doom Scroll Doom, or whatever. You know, there's such a linear playline that you don't always need these 4 to start with. So, I wouldn't be surprised if Doom doesn't get the nerf that was predicted for him. I mean, there is a counter, but you're essentially hoping for something like a Lady Deathstrike or like maybe a lucky Red Guardian hit. Yeah, essentially you gotta go big or go home. Enchantress is another one as well, and we've seen a few Enchantresses in decks today. Well, a few, we saw one. But yeah, in general, I've been liking it. It's been so weird as well, because I've been enjoying Marvel Rivals. So I've been wanting to put time in on that game. But then when the new season starts here, I'm like, I really need to give it a go. Yeah, it's where you definitely need priority. If you can get the priority and make sure you get, like, say it's turn 4 Doom, not turn 3, but turn 4. If you can get the LDS off, then it's alright. If it's turn 3, then, yeah, like I say, it's not worth it. Unless you've somehow managed to Red Guardian one of the Dooms to bring it back down. I went here because I just wanted to see what the stats are showing. Ooh, Clogs jumped up in the meta. Maybe it's bots that are doing that. Negative, I'm not surprised there. That's an interesting cook there. Again, it's got the Enchantress in. I might give Clog another run, just see if it can carry me. Because that's a brilliant cube, right? Yeah. And considering their decks to essentially get to Infinite, I can understand why people are running them. Alright. Screen's going blink, just bear. Blink. Load in, that's it. Okay. Let me just press this so that I don't forget for next time. Cool. So, yeah, we're all done here. Let's see, can we launch a raid anywhere? I don't know how many people got tuning in right now. It says 7, so I feel like 5's like my minimum before I say, you know what, I don't be just that one guy going in. Who's online? I can't see a name that's pretty big. So, what I'm happy to do... Let me just click this guy. I want to just see if he speaks English, because I don't want to send anyone to... Yeah, he speaks English. Decker's in there. Horizon, Braves Fanton. Cool. Let's head that way then. Alright, so, yeah, we'll launch a raid. When do we try move decks? Honestly, I should try a move deck soon, because they are quite fun. I haven't had much luck with them of late, though. Okay, quick thank yous. Kits, Kdebug, thank you for the resubs. And yeah, I can't see YouTube on hand, but if anyone's done anything on YouTube, thank you very much. And yeah, back tomorrow night now. So I will see you then, folks. Enjoy your, well, next 24 hours or so. See you then. Bye for now. Enjoy the raid.
Good one. Would I get another raid? Damn. Welcome aboard, people. Fortunately, I'm failing right now. Thank you, thank you. I hope your GAC went better than mine is.